This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics I think is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call. This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics I think is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. but wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call. This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call. This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil, and...
This evening, our guests are the Springfield High School Cosmos. Please be reminded that the Vermont Principals Association and member schools stress good sportsmanship is a top priority in Vermont school-sponsored activities. Please treat the players, coaches, officials, and other spectators with proper respect. Under no circumstances should anyone be subjected to abusive behavior or language. Be mindful that any unsportsmanlike behavior may be the cause for you to be removed from the gymnasium. Thank you very much. And be reminded too that under no circumstances should there be any running around the track area of the gym or the lobby during the games. All children should be under the direct supervision of the adults they came to tonight. Thank you again. Now let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's game. First for the Springfield Cosmos. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 1, Jameer Cosby. Also at guard, a sophomore, number 21, John Paul Stagner. At guard, a senior, number 11, Oliver Kelly. At forward, a senior, number 12, Bradley Galan. And finally, at forward, a senior, number 34, Nick Reese. Head coach of the Cosmos, Jay Clapperton, assisted by Noah Cosby and Dave Busty. And now, for your Windsor Yellow Jackets! Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 10, Nathan Nisabon. Also at guard, a junior, number 15, Turtle Petsky. At forward, junior, number 20, Effie Rioman. At guard, a senior, number 24, Coleman Shue. And finally at guard, a senior, number 11, Isaac Becker. Head coach of the Yellow Jackets, Larry Dollar, assisted by Jake Meager and Robert Slogan. Your officials for this evening's contest, Mike Lufkin and Bill McCullough. Now would you all please rise, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
welcome everybody.
Be reminded that the next home game will be on Friday evening with the JV and Varsity girls hosting White River Valley for games at 5:30 and 7.
All right, welcome everybody to this Wednesday night matchup, boys varsity basketball here in Windsor, Vermont. This is a big rivalry game. We got the Springfield Cosmos here with the Windsor Yellow Jackets. For the Springfield Cosmos Broadcast Club, I'm Will Simoneau here with Todd Aiken. Thanks, Coach, for being here, calling the game.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So you had a chance to talk to Coach Clapperton before the game. What did he have to say? What are they looking at?
Yeah, Coach Clapperton said he's looking to control the boards and play transition basketball, limit the turnovers, and not have to settle into their secondary offense right away. They want to play transition hoops, control the boards, and they're not too worried about Windsor's press. They're going to press all 4 quarters. That's Windsor's thing. But this should be a great rival matchup. Springfield comes in 1-1, Windsor 1-3. It should be a great matchup. Here with the tip-off, we go Nick Weiss with the win. Oh, we're going to go a tough Windsor play off the leg of Stagner. So we're going to go Windsor ball to start the game here.
Yeah, this is always a tough matchup, always a lot of intensity in these games.
Expect this game to be pretty physical, but you've got 2 very good officials here, and you should keep it relatively calm. But this is always a tough physical matchup between Windsor and Springfield. It's gonna be a physical game. It's gonna be up and down. Expect to see a lot of back and forth.
Should be a fun one to watch. A lot of these players, they match up with each other a few times during the regular season, but then off season they work out in clubs and they match up a lot that way. I think over the summer, 8 of these players were at each other a couple times a week.
Yeah, and for the guys that play football on the Cosmos basketball team, a lot of these guys on the Windsor team also play football, so it's big block by Stagner, using his height.
JP Stagner, as he always does.
But the rivalry is more than just basketball. It's every sport. Like I said, a lot of football players on this Windsor basketball team that. Stagner with another big block. Becker comes down with it. Ollie Kelly out front defending. Peschke skips over to shoot with a tough drive and a strip by Stagner. That's 3 blocks already in this opening stanza here.
So big defense coming up early for the Cosmos.
Springfield with the ball in the front court, gets it into big Nick Weiss. Nick Weiss looking to go down low. Oh, and we're going to go no basket with an offensive charge. Unfortunate for Nick Weiss.
Tough call there.
Yeah, tough play too. He's really come a long way using his size and getting his legs underneath him. So I would say it's a tough move by Nick Weiss. Unfortunate call for him, but here we go. Peschke in the front court picks up his dribble out to the wing, number 20. That's Effie Rayvon. Becker with a long 2, and that's good. Kelly having some trouble in the backcourt with a turnover to Windsor. A missed pass, and Gallant with the steal could not take care of it, and we're going to go Windsor the other way. The crowd is getting into it early in this game.
It's rocking here already. Great atmosphere.
Peschke bringing the ball across half, out to Becker on the wing. Into shoot at the free throw line underneath the Niesenbaum, and he's going to go out of bounds, going Springfield ball.
So how much do nerves play a factor here?
In the first couple minutes, a lot. After the first couple minutes, they settle down. Look to
coming off a bit of a break.
Yeah, look to see both teams really settle in. But Kelly up the left-hand side. Niesenbaum with a tough defense. He picks his dribble up in the front court, down into Stagner, out to Cosby. Cosby coming back off a big-time injury in the football season, but it's good to see him back. He worked hard in his rehab, and he's a playmaker for sure.
And he had a great showing in his first game back down in Mount Anthony, right?
Yes, he did. And that was a big win for the Cosmos, traveling down Route 7 to Bennington, playing up a division. Kelly with the runner, and good for 2.
Ollie Kelly getting it done.
Oh, a turnover by Windsor. Here comes Stagner. Look him to go the whole way. Mishandled the ball a little bit, but tried to finish it. Oh, that's a double dribble there on Windsor. We're going to go Cosmos ball in the front court. Again, Coach Jay Clapperton is looking to limit the turnovers, but play transition basketball and play up and down the court. Into Kelly from Stagner. Kelly across midline, looking to set some sort of offense up. It's a tough place to pick up your dribble, but goes baseline, Gallant, up and up the backdoor, that's good.
Gallant looks pretty synced up now.
Gallant using his athleticism. Pesky with a kick out to shoot. That's a tough walking foul by Kelly. Windsor's gonna take it out on the baseline. This Springfield team is very athletic, and this is only their third game of the year, so they're showing a lot of promise for being early in the season. So big block by Kelly.
Talk about athletic. Holy Kelly.
The away crowd is into it. The stands are starting to fill in a little bit. I still want to say the Springfield loyalty outnumbers the Windsor fans here. Becker for three. Off the backboard, down to Niesenbaum. Becker drives middle, and before the shot, looking at a push, it's going to be on the floor. It's going to be a foul on Stagner. His first, team third. Pesky to inbound it for Windsor. Shoot with a turnaround for two, and that's up and good. Springfield finding some difficulty early on with this Windsor press. You got four guys in the front court defending the ball. Kelly able to break it, gives it up to Weiss.
Ooh, they got a little lucky off that touch.
Tries to make the wraparound pass to Stagner, but off the hands of Shu, out of bounds. Springfield underneath. Kick out to Stagner. Out to Gallant. To Cosme. Cosme looks for the three, but doesn't like it. Mid-range jumper off the free throw line, no good. Rebound down to Windsor. Pesky outlets it up. Tipped by Gallant. Catches his own tip. Turnover. Springfield the other way. Gallant being patient with it. Into Stagner. Free throw jumper. Good for two.
JP Stagner knocks it down.
Windsor in the front court, top of the key, kicks it out to Pesky. Back over to number 20, Raven.
You're right, Coach. It is loud here.
Down low, goes middle, tries to go up and under, no good. Oh, Gallant looking for the steal inside. No good. Shoot back up and in. Good for Windsor too. Tie ball game here with 3:30 left to play. Deep pass by Gallant. Cosme to Gallant. Over to Stagner, back to Gallant. Out to Cosme on the wing. Three, no's good. Nick Weiss with a tough rebound, up and in, and it's good. The big man using his size.
Nick Weiss fighting hard in the paint.
Great defensive play there by Gallant. Causes the tip, dribbles off the Windsor leg there, out of bounds. We're going Springfield. Again, expect Windsor to press all four quarters. This is easy inbound to Kelly. Bringing the ball up court. Guarded tightly by Shu. Cross midcourt. Into Weiss at the high post. High post looking to kick it out to Cosme on the wing. Kicks it back to Kelly. Weiss battling down low, trying to get some leverage. Out to Gallant. Creating his own offense, gets in the lane. Tough play, good rebound. Back up and under. Gallant with two.
Bradley Gallant looking tough under the basket here.
Windsor looking to get by this tough Springfield defense. Deep pass. Kelly comes down with it, up and under, draws the foul. He's going to the line shooting too.
And Ollie Kelly, very consistent free throw shooter.
He's coming off a big game against Bennington. He had those 5 threes. I want to say 20 plus points. He's definitely a playmaker for Springfield. First shot, a little short, front of the rim. Little jitters, you know, tough crowd, exciting.
Once he gets dialed in, though,
Yes, absolutely.
Kelly he can hit.
He's pretty consistent. Drew Squires checking in for Nick Weiss. Second shot, up and no good. Niesenbaum down with a rebound. Brings the ball in the front court. Windsor looking to set up their offense. Jameer Cosby, tough defense.
And this will be a matchup to watch all night. Cosby and Niesenbaum, these two know each other very well.
They play a lot of basketball together in the offseason in different club teams, and I'm sure they study each other's game.
And they get along very well off the court, but on the court, there's no love lost.
There's no love lost. But when you play together all year round, you know each other's game and you know each other's moves. So it's there could be an advantage and disadvantage either way. So Springfield with a turnover. It looked like we had a travel call underneath with Cosby on the baseline. Windsor in the front court, looking to set up their offense. Springfield playing tough D, good pressure. Drew Squires up for 3. That's Niesenbaum, comes down with his own rebound. Long one to the short corner.
And Niesenbaum, once he gets hot, man, he can fire from
He is
deep.
deadly from the three-point line for sure. Drew Squires with a monster rebound. So the sophomore, Drew Squires being a big man, he does have the athleticism and the skill to carry the ball up the court if need be, as we just saw.
And like so many of these guys, Squire's a kid that lives and breathes basketball. He's playing all year round.
Very much so. Cosby being toughly guarded by Niesenbaum. DeLon for 3. Short.
Kelly's getting closer each time. Once he dials it in, he'll lock it.
Windsor coming down, shoot in the lane. Doesn't like it, kicks it out. Silas Dower out to Becker. Becker heavily guarded by Stagner, and Stagner tips it.
So we're at about 2/3 capacity here in Windsor. The stands closest to us are pretty much full, about half full across the way. Wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the night.
So the referees had to talk that over, and it looked clearly that Stagner knocked it off of Becker's hands. Sorry, it looked like Stagner knocked it out, but it went off Becker's hands, so the referees are going to give it back to Springfield here.
All right, so Cosmos with an opportunity.
Into the backcourt to Gultigan. Gultigan's also another freshman who has incredible ball skill and is able to get to the rack and put the ball in the hole. So he's a threat as well for Springfield. So Springfield with some tough pressure near the midline, but he gets pushed and avoiding the backcourt. Look at the foul here on Windsor. And Peschke for the Yellow Jackets checks into the game. We're going to go Springfield ball.
And Windsor's starting to rack up the fouls here early on.
Stagner dribbles it off his own foot. Springfield's got to continue to bring the pressure and create Yellow Jacket turnovers. Oh, down the lane, Silas Dower up for 2.
Good take there.
Inbound to Gultigan, up to Squires, down the sideline, kicks it out to Gultigan. Gultigan down in the lane.
Good job there by Squire.
Oh, behind the back pass from Cosby. We have a tough travel call on Springfield.
Where was the travel there? I didn't see it.
Gallant traveled it underneath when he was trying to make something to do with the ball.
Oh, okay.
Springfield's got to find a way to take care of the ball here. Pesky's with a tough try. Oh, and a big block. Cosby going the other way. He's got 1-on-2. No basket. Buzzer went off. But a little energy from Springfield.
So exciting start to this one. First quarter. Cosmo's up by 2. Seems like that one really fast.
It did go really fast. You know, Springfield, like again, what Coach Clapperton tried to say at the pregame interview, they want to play their transition basketball. They want to get the ball up and down and not have to rely so much on their secondary offense. And they're accomplishing that, but they need to take care of the basketball a little bit more. You know, some missed passes and some costly turnovers could come to hurt them as we start this second quarter.
All right, Cosmo's up by 2, heading into the short break. We'll be right back.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel.
So here we go to start the second quarter. Springfield up 10-8. Springfield's going to start with the ball. Gallant taking it out. Inbound to Goltigan. Goltigan's going to take the helm here at the point. Picks up his dribble into Squires. Squire looking to do something with it. Still has his dribble. Hands off to Cosby. Cosby in the middle of the lane. Free throw jumper. Short off the front of the rim. Niesenbaum down to the rebound, and here he comes the other way. Heavily guarded by Squires. Out to Niesenbaum. Niesenbaum for 3. That's going to be in and out.
Good perimeter defense there by the Cosmos. Not giving him any free looks.
Gallant with the ball down the left side. Picks up his dribble, looking to get it in. Oh, here we go to Goltigan at the top. Weiss trying to make something work down low. And before the travel, it looks like we have a Windsor foul on number 33.
Yeah, he landed right on his back.
That's going to be Odin Kramer. It's a non-shooting foul, so it'll be on the floor underneath for Springfield. Oh, easy inbound to Drew Squires, up and for 2. Isaiah Becker with a big 3 for Windsor. Again, Springfield having some difficulty with this Windsor press. Into Weiss, down to we're gonna have a blocking foul on Windsor. Coach Dower doesn't like that call. It's gonna be Windsor's second team foul. It's gonna be Turtle Pesky's first personal. Springfield looking to inbound it. Into the short corner to Drew Squire. Kicks it out to Mateen Goltigan. Goltigan loses it. Cosby recovers. Up and under. Tip pass. Nick Weiss with a tough rebound. But he's going to be held by Odin Kramer again. That's his second personal foul. Team third. Goltigan out in the arc, into Drew Squires, out to Nick Weiss at the top of the key. He's going to spin move into the middle. He's going to left hand up and out. Gets his own rebound twice, and we're going to go jump ball.
And a good fight under the hoop there by Kramer and Weiss. The two bigs going at it. And that's the kind of energy you want to see, no matter who you're rooting for.
Absolutely. I'd like to see Springfield drop into a full court press to try to force some turnovers for the Yellow Jackets. There's a lot of athleticism out on that court, and a full court press would certainly pressure Windsor into having to play faster than they want to play.
You think coach is saving it to catch him off guard at a key moment?
Weiss with the inbound. Goltigan looking to go to the rack. And we're going to get called with another charge for Springfield.
He was in the air. How could that be a charge? You do a lot of officiating, coach. What?
So it all depends if the defender's already in the legal guard position, which I thought he was. So regardless if he's already in the air, if the defender's in the legal guard position, it's a bang bang, a lot of discretion. So not a bad call there.
Okay.
I thought the defender was in the legal guard position. Niesenbaum out to shoot. Tries to, it goes over Gallant. No, we're going to wave that shot off. It's going to be a travel. With that power hop step, he's got to come down with both feet at the same time. And it looked like a 1-2, which would have been his third step, and that's why the travel call. So great call by the officials there. Ollie Kelly checks back in for Bradley Gallant. Windsor in their traditional 1-2-2 press, full court. Again, Springfield having some trouble getting the ball inbounded. Here we go. Goults again up the left side. Looks to revert. Back to Kelly across court. Kelly gets middle and easily across half court. Toughly guarded by Peschke. Kelly hands it off to Goltigan. Goltigan looking to find a lane to Cosby on the baseline into Drew Squires in the lane. Tries to go up with it. Weiss fighting hard for the rebound. Goltigan back in the middle. Kicks back out to Weiss. Weiss looking to drive. Here comes the spin move. And we're going to have a travel call on the spin move.
Tough defense by the Yellow Jackets in the box.
I was tough defense from both sides here to start this matchup. Springfield's doing a great job. They're pressing that ball way out front, introducing the 5-second call, in and out by Becker, and we're going to stay a white ball. A lot of energy from both crews here. Little screen for the screener action here. Becker down the short corner. Toughly guarded by Squires. Kelly out front. Guarded Peschke. Looking for the takeaway, but he's maybe reached across his body just a little too much, caused the advantage, and we're going to have a Springfield foul. Windsor back on the baseline. Stagner checking back in for the Cosmos, coming in for Drew Squires. The Cosmos have a pretty deep bench, so keeping these guys fresh is going to be key down the stretch.
Strong work there from Gallant. Not letting him inbound the ball.
Windsor to inbound. Little cross screen action in down low. Kicks out to Becker. Toughly guarded by Stagner. Dribble handoff. Gallant defending in the middle. Up and Peschke with a 15-foot jumper, no good. Cosby kicks it out to Kelly. Kelly up for the three. No good, front rim. Just missed. But like you were saying, Will, when he gets going, when those shots start falling, he can hit them consistent. He's lights out. He's just got to find his rhythm. Peschke bringing the ball up the floor for the Yellow Jackets. Picks up his dribble. Over to Becker on the wing. Becker, slasher across the lane, number 20, up and in.
Good take there by number 20 for the Yellow Jackets.
Into Weiss.
And good pressure with the takeaway.
Windsor with a little momentum here. Oh, it's a travel. Again, that's that power hop where he's got to come down with both feet at the same time. So great call. Springfield to inbound it. We got to do something about this press for Springfield. Too many turnovers off that full court press by Windsor because they're capitalizing. Steal by Gallant. Looking for a backcourt there, but it's got to be all three. He was all set on that. Kelly up and under. Reese trying to find Cosby in the middle, but gets fouled in the process. That's going to be their 14th foul.
So a defensive battle here in Windsor.
Windsor leading 13-12. 3:55 left in the second quarter. Absolutely a defensive battle. It's back and forth.
Who would have guessed that we'd be still under 20 points for either team at this point in the game?
Kelly for three. Long rebound to Weiss. Kicks it back out to Cosby. Cosby looking to, it's a good spin move, create some separation. With a nice
Here,
13-foot jumper.
Cosby with a little razzle dazzle.
Number 20 up for three, no good. Oh, easy rebound for Shoe underneath. Coach Clapperton wanted to control the boards, but they're going to have to start putting some bodies on in order to control those boards. All right, Springfield breaks the press pretty evenly. Kelly on the baseline, up and under, just misses. Nick Reeves got caught there reaching over the top. That's a good foul. Springfield's 4th team foul. Nick Weiss' second. Josiah Martinez checks in for Oliver Kelly. Martinez, while known for his prowess on the football field, he brings a little bit of speed and athleticism and toughness on the basketball court. So,
absolutely, the intensity that the junior comes out here and provides.
Windsor with a big takeaway, and they can't take care of it, and they're going to go out of bounds. Springfield ball.
And a couple of miscues there going each way.
That could have led to a Yellow Jacket basketball. So Springfield's got to do a better job taking care of the ball, especially in the front court, working against this press. Josiah with the deep pass to Stagner. Stagner pulls it back out, looking to settle. Weiss can't hang on to it. Niesenbaum takes care of the ball for the Yellow Jackets. Out to Becker. Back up to Pesky at the top. Guarded by Martinez. Niesenbaum covered by Cosby. Back to Pesky. Looking to get middle. Becker, stutter steps, 3-point is up. No good. We're going to go big rebound to Weiss. Out to Gallant. Gallant looking to do some damage. Athleticism up and in.
Bradley Gallant. Good looking take there. He's a senior, right, Bradley?
Bradley's a senior, yes. So we're going to have a quick foul here on number 5, Josiah Martinez. Just a hand check out in the front court. So that's our 5th team foul. So Pesky's going to be at the line shooting 2. So far, 5 team fouls for Springfield and 4 for Windsor. Pretty evenly called. You know, we said this was going to be a competitive but a very physical game, and so far, that has not disappointed.
It's a battle for every inch.
And that's where Springfield has got to limit their turnovers and then capitalize on the Yellow Jackets' miscues. Pesky's second shot misses off the front rim. Martinez with a rebound. Out to Gallant. Down the left-hand side. Getting in the middle. But we're going to have a foul. We're going to have a foul out on the wing before he got into the lane.
Good take there by the senior, Brad Gallant.
That's going to put Windsor into the bonus. Sorry, it's going to put Springfield into the bonus with Windsor's 15th foul, so Gallant shooting 2 from the line. First shot is up and good. So both teams in the bonus, pretty even ball game here, 17-15, 2:06 left to play in the second quarter. Second shot for Gallant is up and good.
And that's what you want to see. Take full advantage of those free
Windsor
shots.
with a quick go-ahead pass. Becker misses. Cosby down the court, behind the back, little razzle-dazzle. Stagner recovers to the corner of Gallant. Springfield pulling out, looking for some action.
Good feed inside the Weiss. Well defended though.
Josiah Martinez with a steal. Gallant drives baseline. Picks up his dribble. Gets it into Big Nick Weiss. But bad angle on the pass, so Nick Weiss tries to recover and has to knock it out of bounds. So Silas Dower checking in for Windsor, number 22. Windsor in the front court. And we're going to have an off-ball foul here. And we're going to have a Windsor foul.
Shouldn't that be a shot?
It should be a shooting foul. No, see, that's a back play. It should be shooting.
And I wonder if you'll hear Coach Clapperton trying to protest here, saying
Clapperton
they should be at the
contest it.
line.
That should be, he should be at the line. I guess they're not gonna go with it. Gallant with a steal. He goes up with a two-hand slam.
Bradley Gallant throws it down and the crowd goes wild.
With the big two-hand slam, but he's gonna cost him a technical there because he hung on the rim.
Oh no.
So the basket will count, but it is a technical foul on Gallant. And this crowd is getting into it. They don't like the call on the floor.
You know, in a close game like this, is it almost worth it just for the hype factor?
Niesenbaum's first shot is missed. He's going to get one more, and then they're going to get the ball back at half court. Second shot is up and in. It's going to be Windsor ball back at the half court. Again, a big two-hand slam by Gallant. He just hung on the rim a little too long, and that's an automatic technical. So good call, but a lot of hype here from the Springfield crowd.
So we'll be right back after a short break. It's a hot one here in Windsor.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance.
Okay, we're back. What are you seeing out there, Coach?
Okay, so Springfield coming off big momentum after a big two-hand slam by Gallant. After the technical foul, I mean, they gave up an easy basket there on the inbound, not ready for it, but we're back into play here. Martinez kicks out to Cosby. Cosby to Stagner. Stagner looking to do some work out to the corner. Gallant. Gallant for three. In and out.
Good heads-up play there by Weiss.
That's a great heads-up play. He tried to secure it, but he knew he wasn't going to come down inbounds, so he slammed off the Windsor foot. Out of bounds, Springfield ball. Great heads-up play. That's basketball IQ 101. That's great stuff. Out to Stagner. Stagner at the top of the key. Back underneath to Cosby. Easy inbound. Nice play, Springfield.
And a good finish there by Cosby. He made that look easy, but those are kind of tough shots to make looking back at the hoop like that.
Cosby's athletic enough where he can make those uncharacteristic shots
All day.
Martinez with a big rebound. Out to Cosby. Cosby bringing it up against Dower. Big screen by Weiss. Out to Gallant in the corner. Doesn't like the three. Drives in. Out to Stagner. Stagner drives baseline. He's going to kick it back out to Gallant. 25 seconds here to play. Weiss in the middle. Up and no good. Looking for a foul there, but didn't get it.
Weiss.
Martinez playing great defense. Using his athleticism.
Quick feet.
Heskey dribbles it off his own foot, out of bounds. In that last play there, you see Nick Wees guarding the ball on the three-point line. It's tough when you get your big guy way outside the paint guarding the ball on the wing. With his size, you want to keep him underneath the hoop, but
That was pretty close,
with a last-second one-handed shot from mid-court line off the back of the rim, Springfield with the momentum, 22-18 here at the half at Windsor Gym.
Exciting first half of basketball. Thanks again to Coach Aiken. We'll be right back after a short break.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call. This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call. This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call. This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the business.
Okay, welcome back to the second half here in Windsor, Vermont. It's the Yellow Jackets boys varsity hosting and visiting Springfield Cosmos. Coach, what did you see in the first half? What stood out to you?
Springfield's just got to do a better job. They got to settle down and just take care of the basketball and play fundamental. You know, good shot by Cosby, 17-footer from the top of the key. That's in. You know, the first half was pretty exciting, but just a little careless with the basketball. If they can limit their turnovers and just play tough defense that they had been in the first half, Springfield's going to be okay.
All right. And what do you see here for Windsor? They're down by, what, 6? Well, at this point?
Windsor's streaky, so you know they could easily go on a 6-0, 8-0 run. I mean, because they're going to pressure the ball and they're going to try to create turnovers, as we can see right here with the full court pressure by Niesenbaum. Big screen by Weiss. Cosby up, no good.
Good setup, though, by the Cosmos there.
See, so just like right there, right? Springfield lets their guard down and lets Pesky drive right into the lane, and then you get a cheap foul by Cosby. You know, trying to contest the ball, but he gets his hand instead. Windsor's a team that, you know, regardless of who they have on the floor, you can't take them lightly because they are streaky.
A lot of talent here on white and green.
Pesky's first shot was good. Second one up and also good.
And Turtle, he can knock him down. So now we're back to a 4-point game.
Breaking the press pretty easily now. Kelly, tough contested layup. Weiss with a tough rebound. Back to Kelly underneath. Up and in.
And Ollie Kelly's finally on the board. Quiet first half for him, but as we were saying, once he gets locked in, he's a kid that can put up a lot of numbers.
We're seeing the same physicality that we saw in the first half. Nice unselfish play by Oliver Kelly there. Give up the extra pass. Tough take. And he's going to get called for a charge. That's the third offensive foul for Springfield in this game. So Windsor's
not shooting?
An offensive foul. So
it was an offensive foul.
That was an offensive charge, yeah. So that's the third one on Springfield in this contest. Windsor's either selling it really well or they're getting their feet set in the guarding position. Shoot, trying to go to work on Weiss, picks up his dribble, back out to Niesenbaum to Pesky, now in the middle of the court. Toughly guarded by DeLon. Rainbow shot up and over the backboard. That is out of bounds. Springfield ball. Goultigan checks in for Kelly. Springfield 26-20 here, 2 minutes into the third quarter. Gallant looking to inbound it with the deep pass to Weiss, going up and getting it. Out to Goultigan. Skip pass over to Stagner into Weiss. One extra unselfish pass, but couldn't hang on to it. Shoot, bringing the ball down the court, can't handle it. And we're going to call it a travel. Coach Larry Dower doesn't like that. He thought the ball was tipped and bobbled.
It kind of looked that way.
He was trying to argue that travel call. It's a close one there by Springfield in the backcourt. Gallant strip. Out of bounds. Windsor, Springfield ball.
Good pressure there by the Yellow Jackets. Able to disrupt that shot cleanly without the foul.
It'll be tough with that ball going up and in with all those extra hands in there. Pesky coming down the lane. We're going to get an offensive call on Windsor here. Dipped his shoulder just enough. Goultigan with a great job getting in the guarding position.
hustle back there by Mateen.
Pretty evenly called game here so far. Windsor toughly pressuring the ball in the front court. Gallant out to Weiss, can't hang on to it, but Cosby's right there to hang on to it. Weiss, unselfish pass to Cosby, up and under.
What a fantastic shot, pass underneath by Nick Weiss, and a great finish by Cosby.
Weiss looked like he was going to lose it there, but able to hang on.
So the Cosmos putting some things together, up by 8 now.
And like I said in the second quarter, it's tough when your big guy, you know, your 6'4" guy is guarding the ball out at the three-point line, and he picks up an unnecessary foul trying to defend the ball against a guard or, you know, out at the three-point line. That's a tough position for a big guy to play defense on.
So how is it that...
Oh, that's a great block by Blount.
Big stop there. So how is it that Weiss keeps finding himself out there on the perimeter?
Well, Bradley's very athletic, and his athleticism allows him to elevate vertically. He just has incredible ops. Gultigan with a tough baseline drive. The freshman coming up big for the Cosmos. Shoot for 3, and that's good for Windsor. And we're going to go with a Windsor timeout.
But so what is it that's bringing Nick Weiss out? You're saying, you know, it's tough when your big man gets playing out on the perimeter. Is it that he's manned up with somebody and his man's coming out?
So his man is coming out. He has to come out and play that guy up on the wing, or on the top of the key or on the three-point line. But what happens is, I don't know if that's his game, is defending the ball out on the wing. But when your player goes out there, you got to defend that.
Because they're in a man matchup, they're not playing zone.
Yeah, they're in a man matchup. But, I mean, the player he's guarding hasn't really been a three-point threat that we've seen so far. So if he slacks off just a little bit and then relies on some help defense, he might be able to keep himself in better position in the paint for those rebounds or those middle of the lane drives. Right now, he can use his size and with arm span to defend the ball.
And do you think that's intentionally part of the game plan here for Windsor, is to draw Weiss out?
It could be, but from what I've seen so far, it's hard to tell. But it very well could be. All right, so again, Windsor in their full court press. Springfield again having some trouble, but Gultigan's able to save a miscue.
Nice ball underneath to Squire.
Just one too many little stutter steps there by Squire.
Oh, and he was hit with a travel. I thought for sure that was a foul. Good hustle here by Pesky.
A big block by Gallant.
Bradley Gallant.
Becker for a long 3. Squire with a rebound. Looks to protect it. Again, a big man with ball skill, able to push the ball across half court to break that press.
Strong work there by the sophomore, Drew Squire.
See, Windsor's getting right out on the ball, and they're pressuring that ball hard. So, again, Weiss at the top, kicks out to Squire. Squire with a mid-range jumper, up and in, it's good.
You bet.
The big man can dribble and he can shoot.
And he can fire underneath.
A little bit of a travel there that they missed. Becker for a long 2. Air ball, Weiss with a rebound. Looking to get to a guard, but looks for, gets Squire out to Gultigan. Weiss with a big 3. The big man can shoot it.
So that's what he was doing out there.
The big man with a 3. Niesenbaum with a 3. He's deadly from the arc.
Ooh, and if you're the Springfield Cosmos, the last thing you want to see is number 10 for Windsor heating up. He can knock him down.
I'd like to see it. So we're gonna have a shot. We're gonna have a Windsor foul on the floor. So Springfield has momentum and the lead.
Biggest lead of the day so far,
They
up
get-
by 9.
I'd like to see him settle down a little bit. Maybe Coach Jay Clapperton, a timeout just to settle him down and regroup and looking to take care of the ball. But Cosby from the corner for 3, that is off. And Weiss with a rebound, gets his putback. He's getting all sorts of contact.
That looked really clean. Is that just out of bounds or is that a foul?
So it's going to be a foul. So from what I saw, it looked like a clean block by Goltigan on the right hand, but the left hand was holding his shoulder down. And I think that's where the foul came from. One hand is holding the shoulder down, the other hand making the block. So therefore, he gains an advantage by holding that shoulder down. So that's where the foul comes from.
Sure, good eye there, Coach. And Nissenbaum, he doesn't miss a lot.
Second shot up and in. 35-28 Springfield, 2:29 here in the third quarter. Gallant over to Goltigan. Goltigan tried to go baseline, shut off real quickly. Gallant, tip from behind.
Strong work there by number 15.
And we're gonna get a quick foul on Gallant with the reach around.
Turtle Pesky, quick hands.
Pesky, certainly athletic for Windsor. He was the quarterback for their football team, so he just very athletic in what he does. Nissenbaum with a deep 3, no good. Stolen by Goltigan, came down with it, but stole it back from him behind the back. Squire says, none of that. We're gonna take it coast to coast.
Good take there by Squire.
And we're gonna get a blocking foul by the looks on Windsor.
And Squire looks like he's been hitting the bench press in the offseason.
Yeah, he put on some muscle for sure. But again, a big man who can shoot the ball, who can dribble the ball. He steals the ball down here in the backcourt and says, no thanks, I'm gonna go coast to coast with it and take it right to the rack. At the line, shooting 2.
He's looking like Todd Aiken in men's league.
Let's not go there. First shot up and in. One shot to come here for Squires. 36-28, Springfield lead. Second shot, in.
So back-to-back for the sophomore, Drew Squire, getting it done for the Cosmos.
So it looks like we had a miscue. There was a sub at the bench, and the ball was inbound, and the sub should have came in after the made hoop, but the referees did not see it. So the sub does not come in. Looks like a miscue on the clock operator. So Windsor with the ball back. Wide open underneath Pesky, but Gallant is right there.
Good recovery there on
Out to
defense by the
Becker.
Cosmos.
Throws it right away to Gallant. Gallant's gonna go coast to coast. He's gonna pull it out. Back to Squire on the wing. Skip pass to Goltigan. Had a wide open 3, but unselfishly said, I'm gonna give it up. Gallant looking for some breathing room. Back to Cosby, get back to the point guard. Back into Weiss. Weiss looking to go to work. And he's gonna get a pushing foul from behind on Becker.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls.
So we got 14 fouls for both teams. Nick Weiss trying to set his dominance there in the middle. Into Gallant in the short corner, out to Weiss. We're gonna come back to the short corner and Cosby for 3. It's a tip ball, but Gallant's right there with the athleticism and the rebound. Out to Squires. Springfield's gonna settle back down in their offense with a quick ball screen by Weiss. Back to the top to Goltigan. Goltigan goes middle. But before he gets to the hoop, we're gonna have an on-the-floor foul. But because it is their 15th foul, we're gonna shoot 2. Number 23, Mateen Goltigan, at the line.
And the freshman, a very consistent shooter. from just about anywhere on the court.
It's tough to play in a varsity game as a freshman, and he's handling it very well. First shot up and in for Gold again. Showing some maturity for sure. Second shot for Gold again. Off the side of the rim, Weiss with a rebound, in and out. We're gonna go off-white, green ball. Oh, and we have a foul.
So Cosmos now with the biggest lead of the game. They're up by 10.
So in that last scrum, we had an out of bounds on Windsor going back to Springfield. But before the ball went out of bounds, we had an off-ball foul on Nick Weiss. That's going to put Springfield at their 15 fouls. So now Windsor is going to shoot too. Springfield up by 10 with 53.3 left here in the third quarter. Both teams in the double bonus. Silas Dower at the line shooting 2 for the Yellow Jackets. First shot up and in. Stagner checking in for Weiss. Weiss has 4 personal fouls, so that's a smart coaching decision to put him on the bench because you're going to need him in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Can't risk him coming out.
So the visiting crowd here making some noise on the free throw shot. Second shot misses, it works. Stagner with a board out to Cosby. Cosby toughly guarded by Niesenbaum. Tough take to the hoop, off the rim, and what a finish! Jameer Cosby, with the under great defense and pressure, was able to finish at the rim. Bradley with the steal. I think Bradley was looking for another dunk there.
Was he dunking? It almost looked like he was going to try to go into the leg.
That would be a little too showboat. But
not defended like that.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking for the wide open jam, but Kobe Shoot, number 24 for the Yellow Jackets, says, not in our house.
I'm not going on your highlight reel.
That's a good foul. He tried to play the ball, but he got his arm as well. So, number 33, Odin Kramer, checking in for the Yellow Jackets. While Effie Raven takes a seat. Second shot for the Gallant is up and in. Cosby with the inbound steal, drives into double coverage and loses it.
Gosh, that looked a little rough.
It looked Stagner with another big block. And we're gonna have a big foul here on the Yellow Jackets with a push on number 10. That's Niesenbaum. That's going to put the Cosmos back at the line in the bonus. From what I saw, that could have been an intentional foul because it was extension of the arms, really pushed off the player for no necessary reason. That could have been intentional. So number 10 got really lucky there.
Something the officials are going to want to keep a close eye on and reel it in before it gets out of hand, because we have seen with these
I think for all 10 players, they got to keep a close eye on this. Yeah, this is a really chippy game that could get out of hand for sure. Springfield with the pressure in the full court. Oh, with the offensive foul. So number 10, Niesenbaum, draws an offensive foul with the arm extension.
And
the home crowd does not like it, but the visiting crowd is going wild about it. 6.6 seconds here. Springfield leading 44-29. Both teams in the bonus. We're gonna go Springfield ball. Quick inbound to Goldingham. He's going to go baseline to Stagner, up and under.
Oh, good
and
take
just
by
misses.
Stagner.
And that's the quarter. A lot of energy here from the Springfield bench and the Springfield crowd with what seems like a commanding lead going into the fourth quarter, but as we all know,
It's only 5 points. Or is it 15? Hold on, let me do the
44 to 29.
math. That's
Your math ain't mathin'.
no. Yeah, we hear you guys. All right, well, thanks everybody for watching Cosmos Athletics. This is a production of the Springfield Cosmos Broadcast Club. I'm Will Simoneau here with Coach Todd Aiken. Thanks for being here, Coach.
Absolutely, thank you. This has been fun.
We'll be right back after a short break.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance.
Okay, we're back for the final quarter. Last 8 minutes, Cosmos up by 15, their biggest lead of the game. Windsor quickly cuts into that, though. Nice intercepted pass there by number 24.
Windsor was back-to-back hoops to start this fourth quarter.
Yeah, quick 4 points there, Coach. Now we're down to 11.
Now your math is mathin'. Drew Squire contested it up and good.
Good take there by the sophomore.
Bradley Gallant out to Drew Squire. Drew Squire dribbles it off, hands it off to Stagner. Stagner for three, he likes it. Long rebound to Goltigan. Up and in.
And Mateen Goltigan on the board.
Again, the freshman showing his poise.
Ooh, nice little hook and under there by
A tough little
Pesky.
look by Pesky, but can't find the basket. Back to Gallant. Bobbles it.
Good look there by Cosby. Just bounced off the rim. What's the call here, Coach? Looks like a foul.
So we had a foul on. We had a push foul on Goltigan. That was a foul for sure. Bull trying to fight for the ball, but he knocks him down to the ground. We're gonna go Windsor ball underneath. Some substitutions here for the Yellow Jackets. Drew Squire with tough defense comes down with a big rebound. Long pass to Cosby. Cosby mid-range jumper off the front of the rim.
Good finish there by Cosby. That was a heck of a long-range hook shot from Squire.
That's a good tip ball. Jameer's really making an impact here, coming back. This is his second game back off his injury that he sustained during the football season, and he's really showing his athleticism out there. You know, he's short corner Stagner, no good.
He's put some points on the board, but what might be even more important is the points he's kept off the board from Nathan Nissenbaum, who will normally be lighting things up by this point.
He is defending the ball really well. Good no call.
Good fight there by Squire once again, and another very accurate long-range pass.
Looked like Jameer was shaken up on that last contact. Looking for a sub. He's shaken up on that one. Cosmo still aiming. Oh, a big block by Stagner.
Wow, a tough, clean block there by Stagner.
Big block with a last-minute foul on Windsor. So we're going to go green ball. So Jameer Cosby needs to come out of the game. He's definitely shooken up on that last contact.
All right, so with just over 5 minutes left in the last quarter, we'll head to the break. Cosmos once again up by 15.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
All right, we're back for the last 5 minutes. Good hustle there by Nissenbaum. Cosmos able to recover.
Again, Springfield having trouble with that full-court press by Windsor.
And somehow Bradley Gallant.
Another block by Gallant.
He's got to have 6, 7 at least.
And we're back with another timeout for Windsor.
Using him up a little bit early in the fourth.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance.
All right, we're back. 4:47 left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, Coach? Does Windsor have it in them to come back from down 15?
Well, Springfield's got to take care of the basketball, and they got to play tough defense without giving up too many fouls.
Good take there. Windsor never out of the game.
Kelly on the wing. Down to Squires in the short corner, looking to do something with the ball. Takes it up and in.
Squire goes hard to the hoop and draws another one.
He's going to the line after the made basket. One shot to follow.
Look at him go on the replay. Squire just forces his way inside. Gets around the corner. Nice left-handed.
Cosby back into the game for Springfield.
Squire can knock down the free throws.
He makes it count. Windsor in the front court. Pesky with to pick up his dribble over to shoot. Back to Pesky. Looking to settle things down here on offense and get something working. Shoe going to work on Squire.
Good defense here by the Cosmos.
Oh, with this. Stagner with a tough defense, but knocks it out of bounds. Anytime Windsor and Springfield matches up, we know it's going to be a tough physical game, and this is what we've seen. Inside to Pesci, guarded by Gallant. Tough shot by Pesci. Monster rebound by number 20 from Windsor. Shoot up for 2. Squires comes down with it.
Squires with
Gets
another
it up the court
rebound.
to Kelly. Kelly's going to pull it out and say, hey, let's regroup. Let's settle it down. Let's get a good look. Deflected pass. Kelly wanted the 3, but thought twice. Out to Gallant. Becker putting the pressure. Here comes Gallant down the lane. Unselfish pass to Cosby. Cosby back out to Stagner for 3. And it's good.
JP Stagner knocking him down. And a big stuff there.
Stagner with a big block and looks to go with it. Back to Windsor.
Good defense there. Strong work though by Pesci to get around.
Looks like the best way they're beating that press is that over-the-top pass. Stagner for another 3 off the back of the rim. Pesci fighting for it. Bradley with a good steal. Oh, he's going to throw it down.
Bradley Gallant showing his stuff.
He wanted it, but Windsor answers right back. Kelly with the inbound, up to Gallant.
Good pass.
Squires out with it. Springfield looking to slow it down here on offense. Cosby gets in the lane. Extra pass to Squires.
And Drew
Gets his
Squires.
shoulder spurs to the hoop. Up and in. We're shooting 1 with a good basket.
Drew Squire making a big impact here tonight.
Springfield with a commanding 19-point lead with 2:09 left to play in the 4th.
And you know, the chemistry for these teams, they've really shown a lot of, they're really synced up now. Finding each other, sometimes in open space, sometimes in really tight pockets.
Yes, but Springfield does struggle in the turnover column. They need to take a little bit care of the basketball. Cosby up and in. Deflected by Gallant, but out of bounds on Windsor. It's still early in the season. It's only their 3rd game of the year. They're going to find a way to take care of the basketball, though, as we keep going down the stretch here. Stagner with another 3 attempt. That's good. Cosmo's leading by 20 with 1:40 counting. Pesci,
With Springfield in Division II now for basketball, they're going to face some really tough competition down the line.
and that's where the turnovers, I think, are going to hurt them. And they just got to do a better job taking care of the basketball. A lot of athleticism and a lot of energy on the court, but
Got to balance that energy with consistency and precision. Discipline.
not taking anything away from Springfield here, but they're not going to be able to rely on these big plays that they've shown here today against a very stingy Windsor defense. They're not going to be able to rely on that as the season goes on. So ball security, but also some true continuity on offense. You know, it's going to be, they got to figure it out. But again, a great
Good showing here today. Yeah.
a great physical game up until this point. Nick Weiss contested heavily underneath. He's going to go out of bounds on Windsor. It looks like Windsor's put in their reserves.
.20 game here, biggest lead we've seen so far.
Stagner out on the wing to Kelly. Kelly for three from the corner.
And really, it was a closer game than the score would suggest right now.
Very much so.
Right up until the end.
Morris for three for the Yellow Jackets. Again, Windsor has their reserves in. Springfield, much of their starters still in the game. Windsor just still trying to be competitive, but here we go, Squire off to the races. Has trouble holding onto the ball. Reese on the top, back to Kelly with a deep NBA type three, back of the rim. Morris with a little circus dribbling. Burke up top, working on Squires. And Windsor can't take care of it and passes it away. 63-43, Springfield in the lead, 26 seconds left in this game.
A good fight by Windsor, but the Cosmos coming out on top on this one.
Some reserve subs coming in for Springfield. Good to see those guys get some playing time. Springfield's looking to look to dribble the ball around and draw out the clock here. 10 seconds and counting. Blake Baczynski with the ball. He's going to take it strong. Great take, up and in. Hayden Cortini with the reverse layup, and that is the game. 65-43, Springfield with the win.
Well, Cosmos got to feel pretty good about that win. They came in here thinking it would be a close game, and it was for 3 quarters.
Great physical matchup, great rivalry game. Cosmos were a little slow to start the game, but once they got rolling, they got some momentum. They put their foot on the gas and never looked back.
Before the game, Coach Clapperton was talking about, some games we've come out and we've played 3 quarters. Some games we've come out and we've played 4 quarters. Tonight's a game they came out and played the whole night.
Yeah, that was his goal. They wanted to play all 32 minutes, and they definitely showed that tonight. They certainly left it all on the court. So a great win for the Cosmos. And who do we have next?
I'm not sure. We'll have to check the schedule, but we'll be back. We'll be covering as many games as we possibly can. Thanks everybody for watching Cosmos Athletics. For the Springfield Cosmos Broadcast Club, I'm Will Simoneau. Thanks Coach Todd Aiken for coming in and commentating. I know you're officiating a lot of games, but we'd love to have you back as often as you can.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, and this was fun. Thank you.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnham State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. but wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call.